Good morning, welcome back to my channel, and today we're back with the Vauxhall. I thought I'd just, since it's a lovely day down here, we'll go for a little drive and just give you a little update first on it. She seems to be running quite well now. Done a little bit of body work on it. So you can see I've done the front wing there, and over there, just got to do that bonnet a bit in the corner there. But she's getting there slowly. One thing I've done, I've put the bumper back on again, and the reason for that being that I was a bit worried that the bumper irons coming out could actually cause a problem if someone was caught by them. And so anyway, bumper's rubbish, but they'll do till we can get it re-chromed. You notice there's a little sign on the car. It says Vince. That's what its name's going to be. This sign was on my previous Mark II console low line, and previous to that it was on a Sunbeam Talbot iron. So I found this in the attic, believe it or not. So I thought, right, we'll name it Vince. So it's now known as Vince, the Vauxhall. Anyway, we're now going to go for a ride, so we'll catch you in a little while. Hi, right, we're in the car and we're away. It's a lovely day here down in Cornwall. It's been pretty bad for the last month or two, but at long last we might get a few days decent weather. So just get around this corner. Right, so we're in Vince's is now named, and this is my 1962 Vauxhall FB Victor. This has got a 1509 engine, and a bit underpowered I suppose for the size of the car, but back in 1962 I don't think people worried too much about the speed that they think so much as a more slower pace of life. So yes, enjoying the drive. And get some fuel, so we're going a bit low, just hope to make it. Last thing we'll do is run out of this. This is a dodgy road, so if I go quiet, it's because I'm got to pay a bit more attention. It goes into single track every now and again. Such is the roads in Cornwall. Bloody dangerous. So anyway, yeah, what can I tell you about Vince? I bought it on eBay, and I can't remember whether I actually went through this in my previous video, but anyway, I'll go through it again. So it was advertised on eBay. I put a bid for it. I actually went and saw it because it's only about 15 miles away from where I live in Cornwall. It's up in Bodmin, the other side of Bodmin. So we went and had a look at it and took it up the road for a run, and I liked it. So anyway, I kept watching it, and I got the final bid in the end. I'll stop here, wait for him to come through. Slow it. Actually, funny part about it, when you're driving an old car like this, it will give you quite a bit of room, I've noticed. It's not a small car really. I mean, my other cars you probably know is Allegro, and but that basically drives like a modern car. This one is definitely going back in time, different time. But anyway, yeah, we bought the car back, drove it back, insured it, drove it back, checked all the tyres and everything was okay. was running a bit rough, and we got it back so safely. We've had problems with the engine, as you can probably see on my previous videos. Ended up head gasket gone, carburetor was playing about, crap from the tank because it'd been run into. Had a lot of problems. We renewed all the bits in the fuel pump. It did seem to be picking up fuel. And touch wood, which I haven't got any of, it all seems to be okay now. Time will tell, as you know with classic cars, you can never tell what's around the corner. Right, I'd like just to go through a couple of things what I like about this car. I like that's what I get yeah, basically, I like it because it's all metal. The dash is all metal, all the controls are metal. There's hardly any plastic anywhere at all. Unlike the electric. I like the 3-speed column change. Goes into gear nicely. I had previously had a Zodi, Mark II Zodiac, and that had 3-speed. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 now, but the gear change on that was horrendous. And there's 2 rods on it. There's a reverse rod as well, going along with the front and forward gears, I think it was. And they used to sort of get caught up underneath. So you end up middle of nowhere, crawling underneath to release them. It didn't take much to release them, but it was a bit embarrassing sometimes. It's yeah, no, I like the car. She runs quite nicely now. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but I want it to be. Driving to get some fuel, which is about 5-6 miles away from here. Just hope we haven't got enough fuel to get there. Otherwise it will be embarrassing. There's a lovely day today, Cornish countryside. Just going for a 30-mile bit, we've got to be careful here because yeah, they have home watch sort of thing where they jump out in front of you and go. Someone with a flat jacket on. It's great fun. So we've got to keep the speed down a little bit. Not that we can speed that much in this anyway. But, yeah, I mean, I bought this car as a bit of a project, and it ended up being quite a bit better than I thought it was going to be. Though I had problems with it, as you know. We've started doing the bodywork now, and we've done one wing. It's not finished. I've got to put some more paint on it and have it back a bit because there's still a few bits and pieces. I'm not happy with it yet. No. I had to put a plate in the other wing, and that's not been sprayed yet. But this car is remarkably rust free. I mean, especially for Vauxhall, 1962. It did something from the old tin work quite a bit. So, yeah, I'm quite pleased. I like the colour, I like the white roof with the burgundy red. I find that quite attractive. And, yeah, so anyway, I'll shut up for a minute or two and just enjoy the drive. So these Vauxhalls, very, very popular in the day. This is the second generation of the Vauxhall Victor. First generation being the Victor F model, which was totally different looking to this. Had fins on the back and was very unconventional back in, I suppose it must have been about the mid-50s, so I'm not exactly sure when the Victor F came out. And I think they were trying to copy themselves on the American Chevys, small Chevys and what have you. I think quite a lot of them did go to export to the States. I think Americans quite liked it. It was a second car or something for the wife. But basically they run the same engine, 1508, so they haven't done much to the engine. And they ran until, I think it was 61, I might be wrong. And then this one, which is the FB, came out, totally redesigned, body on it, not quite so much American influence on it as the Victor F, but there again, quite a modern design for 1962, I think. I mean, this was competing, I suppose, with things like Hillman Mix. Don't ask me what series it would have been then, because I don't know, but what we got here? Excuse me a minute, traffic control ahead, that's marvellous, that's what we need, isn't it? Got to stop. Yeah, this is good fun. Always blocking, always stopping roads here. Seems to be the coolest thing. Oh, we can go. Oh, well, way. Yeah, well, where was I? I was talking about the history of these cars. Truck wheel was it? That's too bad. This is a hell of a hill, so I've been up it before in this car, so see how she takes it. Goes on this hill. She's got at the moment. Keeps the traffic a bit slower than behind you anyway. Yeah, so this one came out in 61, late 61, I think, 62. This is an early one. And like I say, they were a family popular car era. This one is the Super. And came with leather seats, individual leather seats. The basic Victor F, which I don't know whether it was called a deluxe or it was just a standard, came with a bench seat. It was fun, I imagine. A bit like what I have with my Zodiac bench seat. I'll keep her in lower gear here, she won't make it in the top. Look on too. And these old boys don't like it, do they? Trouble is Cornwall is full of them. It should be alright now. This is Callington. So I'm just coming to Callington. It's a small town in southeast Cornwall. This is the only place near I can get E5. I haven't tried this on the other one. I don't really want to avoid it. So we can get 99 petrol in Tesco's here. 99 octane. That's what it seems to want to run on. So anyway, yeah, history of the keep wandering, don't I? Wandering, yeah, keep wandering off. yeah, the history of the Vauxhall Victor. After this, the FC came out, and this was called the FC 101. Don't know what the 101 stands for, but that was the model designate. And that came out, I believe, pretty sure it's 65. And it was a lot boxier than this. And this was, I think that was brought out very similar time to the Mark II Cortina. Let's go around it. Hello, that's what we're doing here. You go in or not? Yeah, Mark II Cortina. And yeah, it's a much boxier design, a lot more modern looking car, because we're getting into the late 60s then, and cars were taking a different shape. We started to look a little bit the same, whereas I always think the early 60s, 50s, every make looked different, didn't it? That's what I like. So yeah, the engine size went up. I think it was 1558 or something like that. It wouldn't go up a lot, but up a bit. And yeah, very popular car. It came in a state version. It came in a state version, and I've got to say that these came in a state version, and so did the Victor F, which is, they're both rare now. You do see them in the 101 still, but there again, Vauxhall still suffering for their problem with the rust. I don't know whether it was cheap steel or what it was. I mean, all cars in the 60s and early 70s seemed to rust, but Vauxhall did seem to more than usual. I mean, I've done my apprenticeship in the late 60s, well 68 onwards, from Vauxhalls, and I probably might have mentioned this before, but I can remember taking a car out of the showroom, brand new car, and having to do the bodywork on it, but it was rusty. So a bad reputation for rust. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for the moment, and hopefully we'll catch you on the way back. So I'm going to get some fuel now. Cheers. So I'm just going over where we were with the Vauxhall history. Not boring you too much. I know a little, something I do know a little bit about. FC ran to about 68, I think it was. Oh yeah, 68 FC 101, and when they came out with the FD, surprise, surprise, very conventional Vauxhall in them days. Now the FD was a different sort of car altogether to the previous Victors, and was a modern car. Shut the window because it's getting noisy. Yeah, it's a modern car. Basically, came with a overhead cam engine, single overhead cam engine. It was, I think the sizes were 1600, possibly 1800, and a 2.3 if I remember right now. But I might be wrong on that, it's a long time ago since I worked on those. And they were on the slant as well, slanted. Don't know the reason for that, something to do with the body line and the fitting of the bonnet, I imagine. Again, sold in quite good numbers. I don't know whether they were exported or not. Excuse me here a minute, this is dangerous here, so I've got to be careful. on the slant engine, and sold in quite good numbers. Again, they were mainly main competition, I suppose, would have been the Ford Mark III Cortina. Again, possibly still the Hillman Pinks or Hunter shape, Arrow shape, which was a later shape by then. 68, yeah, would have been the Hunter shape. If you go to the BMC, or British Leyland, I suppose, was it by then? 68? No, it's the BMC. Norwich Oxford, Austin Cambridge. No, of course they were very old plants, weren't they? Very conventional, nothing wrong with them, but very conventional whereas the Vauxhall was, and it seemed to be like they were going back to trying to copy the Americans a bit on their mid-range cars. Use a bump, I think we got a shock on the passenger side there. But yeah, they carried on, and the last Vauxhall Victor was called the FV again. What a surprise. And they also came with a name called the Transcontinental, which sounds a bit like the American influence taking over. I think they were then part of General Motors. We've got to change that. She don't like to be pushed, this car. You might remember earlier on she was rattling a bit, tacky. I pushed her up there. So I'll just take her easy. She is 60 years old. So you've got to give her a bit of leeway, haven't you? The valve chatter there. So that brings us to the end of the history lesson on Vauxhall Victors. Sorry if I bored you, but anyway, hope you've enjoyed this little drive out. I'm just going to run it a little bit longer so you can get a bit more of the countryside and the field. I like this car. I wouldn't want to go on the motorway with it. But going to shows, which is what it's meant to be later on, we get some, and within about sort of 20-30 miles I think it'll be fine. It won't be used for going to big shows, and Eliza's been did last year when we went to Milton Keynes and Cornwall, and we did over 600 miles in 3 days there. I mean, that's something amazing, I thought. And she didn't worry about it at all. And at the end of the day, Liza is 40 years old now, but she drives like a modern car. I'd take that to Scotland. I wouldn't take this to Scotland. I wouldn't take this more than about 20 miles, but I enjoy driving it. It's like going back in time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please subscribe if you already haven't, because it makes a lot of difference to us, the channel. Don't do this for money. Well, I don't anyway, because I'm getting it. So, but I just get a kick out seeing the channel grow. So please subscribe, and please also give us a like, thumbs up, and we'll see you soon. A bit more about the Vauxhall, or it'll probably be the leg roast time. Liza's turn next time if you do a video. Well, thank you very much. Bye bye.